still in elections, not on the day of the ballot, they're the thief elections. They're the thief election way before the day of the ballot. What in SLPP do in 2023, now for make sure say between 2020 to 2023, they put together a structural election rigging program where they start with legislation. Make sure say they pass the 2022 Public Elections Act. We get so many loopholes in a way you see day today where you ask konneh, say konneh, we want to see the disaggregated data. You say we don't lost election. This not the figures, fine. Even picking where they go school. Not to third time report card, no way they get a progressive report card. Every time they go give report card like 2 for able for show you parent, they say this not the progress of you picking all throughout the year. When they ask konneh and we put pressure for make it able for giving the disaggregated data, konneh tell we say there is nowhere in the Public Elections Act we mandate say if we give disaggregated data. So these are just one of the structural ways where you can thief election. The other way the thief election is by manipulating the population figures. We see the Lakrabu 2022 census way the SLPP bring in. We knew that firstly, it is the first time in the history of this country where we get to it in then called the midterm census. Based on the constitution, every 10 years we get census. So then come in with what they call the midterm census. We mean amigos. Nobody no good for go count me. I be feel say something mean I want for the very vocal people where be they call out the government on the bad things the way they do. Check with me neighbors, they all. Nobody no go there. But yet still there are figures for Aberdeen. So they make sure say they cook up the figures where the population of the school beginning at the country, beaucoup pass the amount of people in Western area. I mean, the mayor, Yvonne Akisha, was very clear when he came out. He said, look, if we now say Freetown, this is not the number of people that we did Freetown. Even on your school census, the school picking the beaucoup pass the people that we did inside Freetown. How does that work? You go to Kenema. Kenema, the population, steeply rise for about 25%. It increased by 25%. And when you go back up to the 1970s, where they don't begin to do census in this country, plus or minus 3%. Now show the growth of Kenema, don't they? The population, they grow every 10 years by almost 3% inside Kenema. But inside 5 years alone.
That census, there was a lot of disagreement with regards to conducting that census from the APC party. There was an information we been go down to the supporters of the party, for take part inside the census. Where we say that's now one of the key things that will affect the APC party inside our election state.
Not at all. It wasn't one of the key things. I mean, like I said, I focus on Kenema. Kenema is an area where a stronghold of the SLPP, right? And an area where everybody register. You know, would tell me, say, inside 5 years, that is from 2015 to 2022 or 2022, we get the population of Kenema increasing by almost 25%, with the normal increment figures now about 3% plus or minus. So it shows you that they use the census as a weapon, one for gerrymander, for say you get more people in Kenema than the Western area, so you get more seats allocated to Kenema, Usai, SLPP in a stronghold. You reduce the seats in Freetown, Usai, the APC in a stronghold. You reduce the seats in the north. So basically, the elections were structurally stolen by the SLPP. So my intention, now for make sure, say, we get a party, we go make sure, say, all the things here with the SLPP do, they're not going to repeat them. And I want to commend the party more so in the very clear statement during the press conference last week regarding the census where they want for delay. And this is the reason why SLPP want for delay the census. They are afraid of constituency-based parliamentary elections. If we do constituency-based parliamentary elections, SLPP, I guarantee we'll get one seat in Freetown, because they are very weak in the Western area. So the only way they believe, say, they go get seat, now for continue with the proportional representation. So they are pushing the census to next year for ensure, say, by the time they do the census, put figures together, it is going to be too late for able for do delimitation of boundaries, for able for distribute, the seats based on the population size of every area. So this is one way SLPP don't start, and we are not going to take this one this time. We will do everything in we power legally for make sure say we stop them in their tracks.
Mr. Macaulay,